Yeah.
So if you're doing it with your boyfriend, let's say it's a couple video, do you have to do sex? Like do you get instructions like sex for those who do it? I understand you do it as a single person. They give you instruction because you said that you use dildos. You have 7 types of dildos. Each one of them has its cost.
Today we'll be going to interview 2 people. These people don't know each other, but both of them, they are doing very strange jobs. We are going to be interviewing them at different times to know what job do they do, how do they do it, how did they get there, and for how long are they planning to be in that job, because it's a strange job. So let's dive in and know how do these people survive.
I don't want you to say your name. You are persona X. Sawa. And in any case, don't mention anybody's family name, friend's name, or your name, because this is very sensitive. Sawa. So you have heard, I got you and you told me that you're doing a very risky job, although it has money. So for how long have you been doing that job?
It has been 3 years.
3 years you have been doing it?
Yeah.
And how has been life with that job?
Not that good, not that bad. Yeah.
What makes it good? Is it the money you get, the tips you get?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And the bad side of it?
Sometimes you get killed. Sometimes
maybe, you know, that someone told me that sometimes you might be given hard task that you might not perform, or maybe someone might leak the videos.
Yeah, then we don't cash out by ourselves. There's someone cashing out for us.
Yes. Oh, so okay, do you open these accounts for yourself or someone opens them for you?
Someone opens them for us.
Okay. How old are you?
Actually, I'm 22.
You're 22?
Yeah.
Wow. So how do you manage to be 22 and have, like, you have the wealth, you have the money? Like, where do you get this money?
Like, it's all about brain.
Brain.
Yeah.
Before even you talk about it, for how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it since I started the scamming work. A friend of mine showed me when I was in high school. I bet I was 17.
17?
Yeah.
Wow. Someone, you know, I've not told people what this job is. This is a chatterbait. Chatterbait is a platform where you go and it's like you do a virtual porn where someone gives you instruction on what to do. Then after doing it, they tip you. But in most cases, they tip you before you do that job. Then you can decide to do it. Sometimes you get very hard tasks that sometimes you might not do them. So what do you require, like, to be in that job? Like, for example, you know, for you to be employed by a government, maybe you need some certificates, ID. So in that job, what do you require?
You require passports, laptop, Wi-Fi, and a small camera.
Oh, wow. So, okay. Don't you shy when you're doing this job, because it's risky? Like, sometimes I say I cannot act porn even if it's paying money, but now it's virtual and it's live.
Yeah, it's live, but you see those videos ain't sold in Kenya. Like, example, I'm from Kenya. They are being sold outside.
Outside Kenya?
Yeah.
Wow. But now they are being sold outside Kenya. What if now I'm a Kenyan and I want to watch my fellow Kenyans? What do I do? Or maybe I need to have their specific names to search them. If, for example, if I have your specific name, can I get you?
No.
Wow. Provided just I'm from Kenya, I cannot.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand scamming people, you require a lot of brain and you require some equipment. What are some of the equipments do you need? Before I come to brain, because you have been doing it since you were 17, you are 22, that's 5 years. That means you have brain. So what equipments do you need, for example, to scam these people?
Personally, you need to be very critical. You need to be a critical thinker. Number 2, you have to know how you will bottom the mind of a person until you get what you need from the person.
Wow. And do you guys require, like, violence or guns or knives or anything? Do you need to just use your brain, or you can use sometimes force?
You only need to use your brain. You don't need to be violent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I just wrote my question because, okay, does this only work for girls?
No. It works for girls, boys, lesbians, gays. Yeah.
And which one pays more? Is it for girls, couples, gays, lesbians? Which one pays more?
I guess all.
All they pay more?
Yeah.
Okay. In most cases, I understand you meet other people who are as bright as you guys. So in such circumstances, what do you experience? Losses, profit, or what do you do about that situation?
We normally say every day is not a good day. Like you might wake up someday, you find someone who is wiser than you are.
Okay.
So we definitely have bad days too.
Okay.
But some days we count our good days.
How do you get people to scam, or what criteria do you use? Like, this person need to scam this person, okay, this one, no?
Like for one, if I talk to you critically, I get to you in person and talk to you, I'll know definitely what to use. I'll implement my tools to you. I'll definitely know. Like the skills that I have for the 5 years, I'm apparently sure if I get a word from you, the first word from you, it will just implement the rest of the shit that is going to happen.
Okay. I understand you get paid, but what are other benefits? Like, if you get to that job, you are promised this and this, what do you get?
You could get housing, you get tips.
And someone told me even the laptop you're using is yours. Okay, so maybe I ask another question. So do you plan to leave this job, or you plan to continue with it? What's your take about it?
Yeah, I feel like quitting.
But you're getting money.
Yeah, but you know, it's kind of hard. Then I feel like I'm decreasing my value.
You're losing your value, dignity. But you said
then
we can't.
Someone like me can't get married. Yes, my videos ain't sell in our country, but how will I tell my partner which work I'm doing?
Yeah, it's hard. That's right. Now I want to know, per month, just approximately, how many people okay, I don't want to call them your customers, let me say, how many people do you get per month, like, to scam?
Like, it really depends. You can get a good month. Okay. Roughly, you can get 2 clients a day. That's 60 people a month.
And have you ever found yourself in a situation where someone wants to take you to police after scamming them?
Yeah.
What do you do in such a situation? Because it's very dangerous when the government is involved in such a business.
Okay, for one, we don't use our identity.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's hard for you to clearly know who I am.
Do you guys pay tax? Because I want to know, everybody is paying tax in this country right now, but now you people are scamming, or even you scam even the tax what they KRA people. Do you pay tax?
We normally pay tax.
Directly or indirectly?
Indirectly, like the normal way of paying tax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. How do you get this connection? Because I know there's some people outside there, there's some girls outside there, they want this connection. How do people get it? Or it's a specific someone? If someone knows you, is it able to assess that connection?
Yeah, you know, if you have a good friend, sometimes we have pressure. We want to know what this person is doing. You see, some people have a lot of money, they're young, and I'm like, I want to be at this point, like them. When you pressure them, someone might help you get in touch with those people.
So when you get in touch, you train them, then you open for them accounts?
Yeah.
Wow. Is it hard to train someone?
Not hard if someone has a passion.
Okay. So even this job, you need a passion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you people recruit more other people into it, or you just have a certain number of people that you entrust and can do that job?
Clearly, as the job is not such, you know, it's not a promising job.
Okay.
So you can't clearly recruit anyone to it.
What criteria, like, why do you think the person who took you into this job saw in you? Do you need to be masculine, or do you need to be a critical thinker, or do you need to be, what do they look at?
Critically, we normally check on the mind. Yeah, the mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if my mind is not working well, I cannot be in that job.
You can't be in the sector. That's why you normally see, like, we are not many of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I was just curious because I sat down and realized that we have so many girls in town who are saying they are just doing online writing. At some point, I tend to feel like I had friends, like 3 of them. you be one of them. And
first, remember, that's passion for money, not passion for doing sex.
Oh, passion for money.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it with your boyfriend, let's say now it's a couple video, do you have to do sex like do you get instructions like sex for those who do it? I understand you do it as a single person, they give you instruction, because you said that you use dildos, you have 7 types of dildos, each one of them as it costs. So for couples, are you instructed to do sex or such things?
Yeah, the person who opens the account for you might be an instructor.
And sometimes I was told that if you don't do what those who pay you ask you to do 3 times, your account is blocked and suspended.
Yeah, since you cannot perform the
task that you're given.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just curious about how people make money, and I started this show to know how do people make money. So I want to know, like, at what age did you buy your first car?
Being honest, I got my first ride when I was 20.
20?
Yeah.
So you did it for 3 years, then you bought your first car?
I bought my first ride.
Do you rent, or do you have your own place, or how do you live?
I rented. Later on, I had my own place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for 3 years, and do you think living it is easy?
Not
like,
easy.
do you get addicted?
Yeah, you get addicted since it's something you're doing it every day. And sometimes you can do it 4 or 5 times a day.
Or 4 or 5 times a day?
Yeah, it's easy to get money through that, you know. Since there is no job opportunities in our country.
Yeah.
And you cannot stay at home. Living in Nairobi without job, it's hectic, and I think someone can get depression through that.
And I think when girls, they are taught about free housing, now that's where you end everything, because housing in Nairobi is very expensive.
Yeah, something expensive here in Nairobi, it's where you can stay.
Yeah.
Food is kinda low.
Easy to get.
Yeah. But housing, it's very, 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 very expensive.
Wow. Okay, how many people do you think should know your place where you live? Because in such a situation, not many people need to know your place.
Like, for you to know or get close to me, you have to be very sensitive to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, most of the people even don't know what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just see you.
They just see me.
And they think.
And I normally have other businesses, so it's hard for you to detect what I normally do.
Okay. So those businesses, they cover you up.
They cover me up.
That's nice. That's nice. How many businesses do you have?
4.
4.
Yeah.
I will not ask you which ones. So the reason as to why I never did an interview from your place, I just wanted to do it from somewhere different, is because I also don't trust people that much, and I cannot carry myself to where people are. I just love calling them to where I am, or we find a place we do the interview. So it was my pleasure knowing about you. This is Persona Y. Yeah, we give you name Y, because economy is growing, and life is becoming so hard. So we need to know, what do people do? Hata compete na watu, so that when you start competing with people, you will know that you're in your own wrong pace. Follow your pace and work hard. I don't care what job you do. Get money, but don't hurt people. So today, that was it. Comment and tell me, what next do you want us to do?